Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So, I recorded a tutorial a few minutes ago, but then somebody asked me this question, and I was like, wait a second. I should do a video on this because this is potentially more important and more interesting to some of you than what I was going to post. So I was going to post a tutorial on how to get 3 times level 5 campaigns, and maybe I'll do that tomorrow. But today, you just had an update. In 2.0, some people love it, some people don't like it. I wish it was a little bit less buggy, but in general, I love the direction that it's going. So my feedback is very, very positive. And for all the people who are negative, gosh, I mean, I don't know, I'm going to digress here for a minute, but mobs are not supposed to be easy. Seriously. Like, because before you were able to oh my God, super easy, one shot everything. Yeah, well, you were a weak little player and you weren't supposed to be able to do that. So get a group of people, make a rally, send only your best tanks, and then go try and hit it. Maybe that strategy might be a little bit better. The game isn't designed for, oh my God, I'm an egomaniac and I've never lost in my life, snowflakes. Oh yeah, so I can say that on my channel because other channels, you guys got to be more politically correct. But anyway, yeah, here I don't hold back. It's just straight punches to the face. Without further ado, let's actually try and solve somebody's problem. Because if you came here, hopefully you don't mind that minute of digression, failed to connect to server. Now, what is this? Let me get to the bottom line. Most likely, you can install an app called 1.1.1.1 by CloudFlare. And I'm not a big advocate of CloudFlare for various other different reasons, but this free app, without spyware that I'm aware of, it's not a bad app. It potentially may solve your problem. Now let me talk to you about how and why it may potentially solve your problem. So for some reason, the Lilith guys, and I've actually reported this in a separate instance, have a misconfigured Akamai CDN. And I'm just going into technical details a little bit here because if anybody technical is watching it, might save you a minute of trying to figure out what the heck is going on. So they have a misconfigured Akamai CDN. So what happens is he updated the game and he was trying to basically get the update from the CDN, but unfortunately it's misconfigured, so he couldn't. And yeah. Now, what was the workaround for it? Well, the workaround for it was to use 1.1.1.1 app. And what does that do? It makes a secure DNS connection, and it's like a half-secure tunnel. And the DNS was the key. So for some reason, the Akamai CDN is blocking certain user agents, I guess. This is my best guess. I don't actually know all of the specific details. So it's blocking certain user agents. The guy was on a Samsung S20, for whatever that's worth. Any technical people who are looking into this. So it was a mobile device, Samsung S20 from the United States. And by any rational account, it shouldn't have happened, but it did. So yeah, what it does though, is you basically end up using CloudFlare DNS, and it works for iOS and it works for Google. And when you do that, it magically gets fixed. So whether it's actually a misconfiguration on the Akamai side or it's some sort of weird janky ISP thing, I don't know. Bob's your uncle. It works for millions of people, but there are edge cases. So, But yeah, that is a potential workaround. He downloaded it, he installed it, and this instantly got fixed. And so if you're facing a similar situation during one of these updates and you get this message, that is your fix for you. And I'm making this video 5 minutes long because, well, if I don't, it won't get recommended. So that's why all of the extra commentary. Otherwise, I'd just be like, okay, if you see this, do this. Feel free to drop a comment below or like. It does help the channel and the algorithm. Yeah, so hopefully this helps somebody. Anyway, love you guys. Bye-bye for now.